Now, what makes this chapter amazing is to see how God changes the direction of the flow of the gospel. In verse 6, it tells us that Paul and his companions traveled through Phrygia and Galatia, and they were kept by the Holy Spirit from preaching the word in the province of Asia. So Ephesus and all those areas. We don't know how the Holy Spirit did that, but it stopped them from doing what might be obvious. In verse 7, it says, the Spirit of Jesus would not allow them to go to Mysia and Bithynia. Again, we had the Holy Spirit worked in them to not preach the word. The Spirit of Jesus, who is the Holy Spirit, also didn't have them do that. And then in verse 8, we see that they go and end up in a town called Troas. So they didn't go where they wanted to go, but they end up in Troas. And as they're in Troas, they gain a person. You'll notice in the story that Luke, who's the writer, is telling them they did this and they did that. And now for a little while, Luke is going to say, we did this and we did that. So they haven't been able to preach, but they've gained a partner. And then in verse 9, Paul has a vision. And the vision is for them to go to Macedonia. The Holy Spirit speaks to them. The Holy Spirit leads them. They meet somebody who becomes important. And finally, they have a vision. How does God speak to you?